Dinner shift. Andrea TV here from DriveOnMama.com, coming to you on a Thursday evening. We are going to be doing the dinner shift tonight in our home zone because we have something to do about 11 o'clock and it's going to take too long to come back from Bethesda. So we have our first order of the night, $8.25, going 3.6 miles on Doordash. We are going to Squisito's, New York pizza and pasta. And we have arrived at Squisito because I'm sitting in the parking lot. And we did get an order before this one. It was to Goodies Carryout, a Chinese restaurant, but the pickup time was 6:51. And we have ordered there because I live around the corner and they are very slow. So if the pickup time was 6:51, it would have been later. And right now it's 6:46. We have our next order. Let's go get it. Okay, the drop off went smoothly and we did have a hidden tip. So instead of $8.25, we received $9.25, and we are going back to the same little plaza to see what we can get next. Okay, coming back with the evergreen content, evergreen content early in this video. So, do Dashers just get paid in tips? Some people want to know if Dashers get paid in tips only, or is there an hourly rate or base pay? So the answer to that is there is a base pay that you do receive from Doordash. Every market is different. In my market, the base pay is $2.75. So I get $2.75. Okay, our next order is on Doordash as well. We're picking up at Cuba de Ayer. It is for $8.25 for 4.8 miles. Now that is borderline on my $2 per mile minimum, but I accepted the order 1 mile before I got to the restaurant on the way back from the other one. So that's really like 3.8. Let's go. Okay, that drop off went smoothly and there was no hidden tip. On that one, it was a $4 tip and $4.25 base pay. So it starts at the $2.75, and that one worked its way all the way up to $4.25. Now, don't go by my rules with that $2 per mile. That is unique to my situation. I drive a minivan. I get anywhere from 16 to 18 miles per gallon, and typically I dash close to where my children go to school. We drive 30 minutes, if we leave early enough, 30 minutes to school for the first drop off, and then another 20 to 25 depending on the traffic for the second drop off. And I do that every single day during the school year. So that is why I choose to work within those two zones, Bethesda and Upper Northwest. Tonight I'm not going back down there because I'm tired and I didn't feel like it. And yesterday was the slowest dinner shift I had. I don't even think I broke $100, and I came home after waiting 40 minutes with not one ping from Doordash. So if I was driving a hybrid car or a Corolla or Nissan Sentra, then maybe I wouldn't have the $2 per mile minimum. But I personally, with the gas prices being what they are, about $5 a gallon as I record this, some places have dropped down to $4.90, some places even $4.80, but definitely more than $4.50 a gallon. I put in $40 on a regular day. I do my children's dropping offs and practices and my door dashing, Uber Eats, Instacarting. $40 to $45. Don't let me have to go back home because I forgot something. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to stay out later. So that is why it's my criteria of $2 per mile. Let's see what we can get. We are back at the little plaza, and we are back to Squisito on Doordash. $10 going 4.8 miles, and all miles are not created equal. When I work in the Bethesda Upper Northwest zone, 4.8 miles can be anywhere from a 15 to 17 minute trip if you're lucky, up to a 20 to 25 minute trip or longer, depending on if you're going into downtown DC or crossing over Rock Creek Park to the other side of DC. So when I am working in Laurel Zone, 4.8 miles, I've already put in the address. It's an 8-minute drive, and I'll be able to get back here within 16. So we're done. Okay, time is now 8:23. So just like in the Bethesda market, the dinner hours are the busiest. It is now after 8, so things have slowed down considerably. We just took our next order, $5 on DoorDash on Uber Eats for 2.4 miles. I usually don't take orders that are $5 if I can help it, but it's better than sitting there. Plus, I can take a bathroom break and get a Diet Coke. Let's go. Okay, we dropped off that order, and we have our next order on DoorDash. Going back to McDonald's, $6.75 for 2.8 miles. We are about a half a mile from that McDonald's when we accepted it. And there was an order that had to be canceled, so there was nothing to record. It was for Peppino's Italian Kitchen. $18 order, going 3 miles in total. I get there where it's right across the street from this plaza to the right. And essentially the only business that's still open in that plaza is Burger King. And I was shocked. I was like, oh, they're still open? And their sign was flashing closed, and one of the orange construction cones, you can see through their window. So they've been closed for a while. I don't know why Uber Eats even allowed that to come through, but I did get the $3 compensation after I called support. And now we are back at McDonald's, and the lobby is still open, so that's where we will go. Okay, it is much harder to get a man-made stack out here since everything is so spread out.
Proceed to the route.
Okay, it is harder to get a man-made stack out here since everything is so far spread out, but we did get one. Before we hit confirmed on McDonald's, we received a DoorDash. No, okay, it's much harder to get a man-made stack working out here, but we did get one. We have the McDonald's in the car, and before we pulled off, we received the Uber Eats for $9.89, going 3.5 miles. Now the DoorDash customer is only 5 minutes away. We're gonna drop that off first, then go bring the Cuba de Ayer. We're going to pay. They were nice enough to let me know it's going to be at least 10 minutes, so I'm going to go drop off the DoorDash and then come back. Okay, the Doordash is dropped off, and now we're back for our order. Okay, we dropped off that order, and I should clarify, when you are on an order and you are moving outside of the area you like to work, you have to consider the next order Doordash gives you. I just accepted an order, $9.25, going 6.8 miles, but 6.8 miles from that customer's drop-off for Uber Eats, which is not where I want to work. In that area, I had to cut off or say stop request on Uber Eats because all of the orders were no tip or $6 for 7 miles, $8 for 10 miles. I don't want to work there. Those restaurants are not attracting the customers that I want. So I was going to have to drive the 3 miles back to that area where I'm picking up from in order to get an order that I wanted. And it's still not busy. So I took it for the 6.8 total because I was going to do 3 dead miles anyway. And we're going to get it. Okay, while we are in the parking lot, Roy Rogers is over there, and we picked up a Taco Bell on Uber Eats, $8.50, going 1.8 miles. Okay, we just dropped off the Doordash. I walked inside of Taco Bell, and I asked the employee, once they came to the front, I said, I'm here to pick up for Neil. He said, for this location? And then he walked off. Somebody who had just put in their order was sitting down, and she said, you might as well call him now and tell him it's going to be a while. She said, this location is the slowest I have ever seen. So he walked off, didn't say anything. Then he goes around the back and comes back to the station where they make the burritos and tacos, and he's wiping down with the sponge. And in 800 feet. Excuse me, do you know if it's going to be a while, a wait for Neil, a long wait? He said, oh, my bad. And he goes back to the other side where there are workers working, and he asked them about the order. Turn right onto McKinney Road. And somebody comes to bring me 2 sodas. I have the drinks, here are the drinks, she said, and she pushed them towards me. I said, what about the food? Do you know if it's going to be a long wait for the food? Oh. In a quarter mile. I don't know if it's going to be a long wait yet. You don't know if it's going to be a long wait yet? And I've been in this building for 2 minutes standing in front of you all, and you don't know if it's going to be a long wait yet? Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be ready when I get back, but that is the plaza where I sit anyway. So let's go see if it's ready. And it was 6 minutes to the customer, 6 minutes back, just so you know. Okay, time is currently 10:30, and I am ending all dashes and Uber eating because I am not getting an order I can accept. They sent one order on Doordash for, it was Uber Eats, $11.49, picking up at Burger King, going 3.9 miles. I don't know what the situation is with the Burger King drive-thru line, but I have somewhere to be at 11 o'clock. So we're going to wrap this up, and we worked from about 6:30 to 10:30, and I'll come back with my totals for the day. Currently in Giant, buying some stuff for the house.
The shift is over. Relax, sit back. 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 The shift is over. Relax, sit back, the shift is over. Relax, sit back, the shift is over. Relax, sit back, the shift